Using the travel case. The travel case is both stylish and rugged. To open the case, undo all 4 latches, 2 in the front and 2 in the rear, and take off the top of the case. Make sure you remember where you placed the top half of the case for closure later on. You may leave the machine inside the case or take it out at your leisure. Notice that both machines have bolt points for your favorite workshop. Items included with the purchase. Make sure that you have all the items that are included with your purchase. You should have a machine, skate holder, grinding wheel, spinner diamond dresser, wheel wrench, manual, and safety glasses. Using the skate holder. Loosen the top screw and remove the clamp. Gently place the skate over the post and rest the skate on a 90 degrees on the anvil plate with as much steel exposed as possible. Place the clamp over the steel on the skate and tighten the top screw until you feel resistance. Pull the cam handle lever up until it is locked in at a 45-degree angle. To make adjustments on the skate holder, turn the adjustment knobs in the up or down direction depending on which way you need to go. Changing the wheel. Remove the wheel cover by unscrewing the 2 screws on the Blackstone faceplate. Place the wheel wrench in the appropriate holes and undo the wheel nut. Note that the wheel nut is a reverse thread. Remove the wheel nut and take off the grinding wheel off of the machine. Replace the grinding wheel with a new one when needed. Make sure that the new wheel is tightly fastened to the bolt. Changing the spinner diamond disc. We begin by removing the wheel cover in the same manner that we did for changing the wheel. Remove the spinner cap and note that the spinner cap is a reverse thread. Pull the spinner diamond disc off and replace with your new spinner diamond disc. Note the correct placement of the spinner diamond disc. Replace the spinner cap once replaced and back on the top of the spinner diamond disc. Dressing the wheel. Gently turn the feed screw knob in a counterclockwise direction towards the back of the machine to feed the spinner diamond disc towards the grinding wheel. Lightly bump the grinding wheel to put a radius onto the grinding disc. You may back off the spinner by turning the feed screw in a clockwise direction towards the front of the machine. And now you are ready to sharpen your skates. Making witness marks. With the grinding wheel spinning, gently bump the skate into the grinding wheel at the heel, the center, and toe of the skate blade. This will create witness marks that show you where the skate blade is in relation to the grinding wheel. Adjust the skate holder if necessary. Once you are lined up and ready to sharpen, make a few passes. You will notice that the sparks shoot directly to the left, knowing when the blade is sharp. Once the skate is getting sharp, you will notice that the sparks begin to roll over the top of the blade. Once you see this, you are ready for the final pass. Note, the number of passes will vary from skate to skate, but should be roughly between 5 and 10 passes. The finishing pass. Coat your skate blade with the lube tube or fine shine. Simply run the product from one end to the other on the skate. The finished products coat your blade, keep it cool, and give your skate blade a nice smooth micron finish. Take one last pass with the same consistent pressure, but at about half the speed of your regular passes. Using the back gauge. Use the back gauge to check for level edges. Push the thumb clamp in and slide the skate blade in the gap provided. Make sure that the pointer is sitting on both edges of the skate blade. This will give you a true reading every time. Be sure to check the skate at 3 points, including the heel, center, and toe of the blade. If you are off by more than one line, adjust the skate holder and resharpen. This should only take 3 to 4 passes. Using a hand hone. Take the hand hone and run it along the sides of the skate blade. This will knock off any burrs left over from the sharpening process. Be careful not to ruin the edge of the skate. Hold firmly and run it back and forth. Using Tef Top. Tef Top provides a slick surface for your tabletop. It helps in achieving that smooth, consistent pass. Just spray on the tabletop and leave it luster for a few seconds. Let it haze over and then wipe it down with a nice dry towel. Changing a felt pad. Pour some mineral spirits into a bucket or pan. Place the holder in that pan or bucket so that the felt pad is sitting in the mineral spirits. Leave it sit overnight. The next day, peel the pad off. It should come off very easily, and scrape over any leftover glue with a paint scraper. Completely dry off the bottom of the holder. Peel the plastic layer of the new felt pad and place it onto the bottom, making sure that you're square and flush with the skate holder. Changing a belt. Take off the wheel cover, grinding wheel, and begin taking out the screws from the wheel guard. Be careful with taking off the belt, shifting the motor forward to help you. Take the belt off and place the new belt on. Replace the wheel guard and all other items.